Hey, friends. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video asking whether Prince Harry is briefing the press against Meghan Markle because it really seems like a lot of articles are coming out that are basically a message from Prince Harry to Meghan, cited from sources close to Harry. And we know what that usually means, friends. So recently, over the holidays, Meghan's dad, Thomas Markle, has had a major health crisis. And this article is turning up. Prince Harry has been quietly encouraging Meghan Markle to reach out to her dad amidst hospitalization. And once again, that put me on alert of, oh, has Harry actually started doing the most royal thing ever, the thing that he complained about the most, and started briefing press against members of his family? In this instance, his wife. Let's see what the article's got to say, friends. There they are, the Harkles. Meghan Markle's dad, Thomas Markle, has been hospitalized following a health emergency. Prince Harry is allegedly encouraging Meghan to get in touch. The Duchess and her father have been estranged since the royal wedding in 2018. Meghan Markle's estranged father, Thomas Markle, is reportedly in the ICU following an emergency surgery, and apparently Prince Harry is encouraging Meghan to reach out. A source tells Rob Shooter's Shooter Scoop that Harry knows estrangement. He made peace with his dad. Now he wants Meghan to have the same chance. He's been saying, don't wait, do it now. Apparently, Harry's encouragement is soft, compassionate, and very much a lead by example moment. As another insider notes, he's showing Meghan what reconciliation looks like, and he hopes she takes it. Breaking in here to say that's pretty pointed, friends, when this looks like a direct hint from Harry, and he hopes she takes it. Okay, back to the article. It says the Daily Mail first reported the news of Thomas's hospitalization, and his son told the outlet, "My only wish is that Meghan shows my father some compassion. He is literally fighting for his life." As a reminder, Meghan and her father have been estranged ever since the royal wedding to Prince Harry. The Duchess has spoken about her relationship with Thomas, saying it was hard for her to reconcile his lies about staging paparazzi pics. I said, I just need you to tell me if you tell me the truth, we can help. And he wasn't able to do that, she told Oprah. That for me has resonated, especially now as a mother. I look at Archie, I think about this child on the way, and I genuinely can't imagine doing anything to intentionally cause pain to my child. I can't imagine it. So it's hard for me to reconcile that. That is the end of the article. Yeah, you would really think the way that she has cut him out for literally years of her life now, that he had done something truly awful, that there had been some ABUSE as a child or something like that. No, turns out he spoiled her. Spoiled her a lot, made her his kind of world, and tried to give her everything. For my regular viewers of this channel, sounds like another story we cover, huh, friends? But yeah, what really struck me about that was just how much it seems that Harry is reaching out, having people reach out for him with messages to the press that he wants to get back to Meghan. We've been hearing rumors for ages that their marriage is on the rocks, and I always kind of ignored those because every famous couple has constant rumors in the news that their marriage is on the rocks. A lot of times it doesn't mean anything. But Harry and Meghan have been acting pretty weird lately. Remember whenever Harry briefly put his hand on Meghan's butt in public? It seemed like she had a little meltdown about that, and she briefed the press against him because there was an article saying that Meghan has let Harry know that's not appropriate. Let's find it real quick, friends. Okay, it took me just a minute, but I found the article. Prince Harry not allowed to touch Meghan's butt in public. Source. Let's see what it says, friends. Prince Harry received a strict warning from Meghan Markle after making a silly, thoughtless gesture at a high profile charity event in New York, as per reports. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex attended Project Healthy Minds World Mental Health Day Gala. Good God, I kept thinking that was the title was going to be done and it kept going. Anyway, Project Healthy Minds World Mental Health Day Gala, where they were honored as Humanitarians of the Year for their philanthropic efforts through the Archwell Foundation. Prince Harry is no longer allowed to indulge in PDA with Meghan Markle, says source. Cameras caught Harry patting Meghan's bottom on the red carpet, a move, sources say, left the Duchess deeply embarrassed. According to insiders, Markle was mortified by the gesture and immediately made it clear that public displays of affection would no longer be acceptable in high profile settings. A source close to the couple told Radar Online that Meghan was absolutely humiliated, and the moment made her feel like a spectacle. She told Harry afterwards that there's a time and a place for affection, and the red carpet isn't it. She made it clear that public displays like that are off limits from now on. The couple, married for 7 years, often holds hands or exchange affectionate glances publicly, but this incident prompted Markle to enforce stricter boundaries. Insiders explain that Meghan puts a lot of effort into how they're perceived at these events and meticulously plans their appearances, from styling to speeches. Later, the couple appeared composed and formal on stage while accepting their award. Sources say Markle has taken a more active role in managing their public image, setting clear rules to prevent similar incidents. She's fine with affection, one insider explained, but not when it risks becoming the headline. Harry means well, but she wants to keep things professional, especially when cameras are rolling. One insider summarized the situation. Meghan is ultra protective of their reputation. After the charity gala, she made it crystal clear no more hands on her butt where the world can see. Ooh, she mad. So, whenever Megan talks, there are some giveaways. She likes to say that she has a freakish attention to detail and she's meticulous. And those, interestingly, are words that I think she picked up from Rachel Zane's character on Suits. Part of the script was that Rachel Zane was always meticulous and perfect and blah, blah, blah. And we see Megan trying to use those lines on herself in the real world. I have a video about this from last year. I'm pretty sure she got her entire personality from Suits as we know it now. Her personality before Suits was, eating burgers, being sexy for commercials. And I don't have a problem with ladies eating burgers, being sexy for commercials. But Megan now acts like such a thing would be, oh, so absolutely beneath her. Just couldn't even believe it. That's what I have an issue with, the hypocrisy, friends. But yeah, what do y'all think, friends? Am I right or am I reaching here? But to me, this just seems like way too much detail on exactly what Megan was thinking and what she said to Harry and blah, 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 for that not to come from her, whether or not she directly called up a tabloid or had an assistant call up for her with an outline, a dictation of what she was supposed to say. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll go out with a little palate cleanser, and I hope everyone's having a good day.